This is for section 4.2, and this is what shapes an ecosystem. Biotic and abiotic factors are the things that make up the different factors that help shape an ecosystem. Biotic, from the root bio meaning life, is all the living factors that help to shape an ecosystem. These are going to be the different things, like in this picture right here, it's going to be the wolf, or whatever kind of canine that is right there. It's a living thing, bacteria, those types of things that help shape an ecosystem. Here in Kodiak, it might be the deers or the humans, or maybe the elk, how the elk affect the land. But there's different biotic factors that can shape an ecosystem. These are your producers, your consumers, your detrivoids, and your decomposers. The other factors that shape an ecosystem are going to be your abiotic factors. Abiotic factors are basically anything physical or the non-living factors that help shape an ecosystem. So in this case right here, it's going to be temperature. So if is the temperature high, is it low, that's going to have an effect on the ecosystem. Precipitation, the humidity, how much moisture is in the air. The wind can definitely play a big role in how it shapes an ecosystem. Look back at last year's deer kill, or winter deer kill, I should say. It was a very, very rough winter. It was a very cold winter. We had lots of snow on the ground, and what happened was a lot of deer ended up dying last winter, and last winter being the winter of 2011 to 2012. So those are all abiotic factors, and those definitely had an effect on our ecosystems. Also, nutrient availability. How many nutrients are available to the organisms, the soil type, and then also the amount of sunlight. Those are all different factors that can help shape an ecosystem that are non-living. They're abiotic. So biotic factors and abiotic factors determine the survival and the growth rate of an organism, and also the productivity of the ecosystem. So when we're talking about biotic and abiotic factors, we're also going to talk about the word habitat. And a habitat is basically just the area where an organism lives. As you can see in that picture on the right there, that's obviously a marine habitat. Those organisms that live there are going to be ones that live in the water. So whether it's corals, fish, shrimp, plankton, organisms like that. And this is going to include both the biotic and abiotic factors. So which animals would live in this habitat? Obviously this is a marine habitat right here, so fish, pufferfish, turtle. It looks a little bit too warm for the orca, but possibly some kind of crab or starfish would also live in there because it is a marine habitat. However, this is a much different habitat. This is a habitat that is a very dry habitat, so obviously more terrestrial, dry animals would live here, such as maybe the horse, possibly. I'd say probably the zebra or the elephant.